Good morning. It's Saturday, the day before Easter. This morning I got up and I had a quick errand I needed to run, and as I walked into the store, I started thinking, this is the day before we celebrate the greatest day in the history of the world. We celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead. Yet I looked around and I saw nothing as a reference to that. I looked in the store and I saw several pictures of the Easter bunny and Easter eggs. I saw some references to the NCAA tournament, to the start of the baseball season, the fact that spring is here. I saw all those things, but nothing about Jesus Christ. Now, as I was driving up 127, I saw where one gas station was selling gas for $3.29 a gallon and another was out $3.19. And I guess that's just one of those things I notice all the time. I started thinking, John, you're no different. You're treating today just like it's any other day. And I started thinking, I get up and I came into my office early. And I've been here since, other than that errand I ran, I've been in here just doing the things I normally do on Saturday mornings. By being here most of the day. Every Saturday I'm in here editing my sermon, making sure the bulletin is done, preparing slides, things like that, getting ready for Sunday. And I'm thankful for that. I'm glad I'm able to do that, because already the adrenaline is starting to pump just a little bit, because I'm excited about being able to preach and share the Word of God with you. And I'm excited about that for tomorrow. But I've often wondered what it would have been like to be around Jerusalem on the day after Jesus was crucified. It had been the Sabbath day, so devout Jews wouldn't have been doing anything other than those things absolutely necessary to go on in their lives. But to most people, it would have been just like any other day. And even to the Jews, they would have probably been seeing it as a Sabbath. But things were changing. Little did those people know the greatest event in the history of the world was going to happen the next day. The resurrection changed the world. It changed the world 2,000 years ago, and it's still changing the world today by changing lives. I want Mackville Christian Church to be a family of people who are changed by the cross of Jesus Christ, because that message is sure, and we have abundant evidence that it is. We live in a world that is preoccupied with other things. Like I said, the NCAA tournament or many other things. Maybe it's the upcoming election, or people on spring break right now. What am I going to do on spring break? There's nothing wrong with any of those things, but they're not life changers. The cross is. The resurrection is. Jesus is the life changer. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow at Mackville Christian Church and the evidence that we have. Our message is true. We can be sure of that. And I want you to be sure of that change in your life. We have a tradition at Mackville that on Easter Sunday we meet early. It's kind of like a sunrise service and kind of like a regular service. We do some of the same things, and some things are a little different. But we'll be meeting tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. and then we'll have a fellowship breakfast afterwards. Folks, I love you very much. And I want to be able to preach the gospel to you and grow with you. My prayer is that the Lord will make Mackville Christian Church such a beacon in Washington County and in central Kentucky, because we have that great message that we know is true. See you tomorrow at 7:30. Take care. Love you very much.